last year, China derived about $300 billion more in trade than we got from them. 300 billion. Second was Mexico with 172 million. I mean, Mexico is doing great with the USA, but China, way out there. We buy more Chinese goods than any other place on earth by far. There are 1.5 billion people in China. 1.5 billion. They need to feed them. China needs us. And nobody wants the yuan, their currency. That's why China has invested an astounding amount of money in the USA. And I'll get to that in a moment. China is using the $300 billion a year to fund its war machine. Donald Trump knows that. China's now not building its military for defensive purposes. It has more than enough defense. It is building its military for offensive purposes. It is using U.S. trade dollars to do that. Again, nobody wants China's currency. They have to do business in dollars. Okay. Now, China is holding $760 billion in U.S. investments. Those are bonds, real estate, company investments, TikTok, all of that. 760. China could pull that money out of here. If it does, we'll go into a severe recession. So you can see both sides have a huge amount at stake. This is a trade war. Not with the other countries. Canada, Mexico, they'll make deals. EU, they'll make deals. Israel's already made its deal. Okay? So, but China, very, very risky. All right. Now, last night at 7 o'clock, I turned on CNN because, again, I have to accumulate information. And Erin Burnett was the anchor. And Erin Burnett is a very smart woman. She is a left-wing person because that's the culture at CNN. Can't hold a show there unless you're a liberal. Cannot. But she's not alone. But I was listening to her commentary and she was sympathizing with China, as Mick Jagger might put it, sympathizing with the devil. Roll the tape.
And it sounds deeply unserious. It sounds made up. It sounds petulant. On what basis another 50%? And by the way, he says this is happening Wednesday. So here's the situation. If Trump says he's going to hit China with another 50% tariff on top of the 34% that he just put on all goods from China, which comes on top of the 20% already in place, that means U.S. tariffs on everything from China of 104%. So just going off the new tariffs in the past week, just those, buying something that was $10 from China a week ago, if you went online at Amazon, it came from China, it was $10. It would be $18.50 on Wednesday. $10 a week ago, $18.50 on Wednesday. That's insane.
Why is that insane? Don't buy it. Don't buy it. What don't you understand about China's cheating? What don't you understand about China's threat, not only to America, but to the world? Don't buy Chinese stuff. Here's what I said on News Nation. I turned on CNN. I wanted to get a wider look at reaction to what Trump did today. And the anchor at 7 is a very smart woman. She's an ideologue to the left, but she's not a nut. To my shock, she was almost sympathizing with China. Let me tell you about China. They are the worst cheaters on the planet. Mm-hmm. They steal, every untoward thing that you could do economically, they do. Every year, the United States sends $300 billion more to China than they send to us in trade. $300 billion. Ireland, with a population of 5 million, takes more U.S. goods than China. Ireland. Can you believe that? China's got 1.5 billion people to consume. Ireland's got 5 million. They take more stuff because China stops American stuff from going into the country. And that the products that do make it are parts for airplanes, kind of quasi-military stuff. All right, you get it? So why would anybody on the planet sympathize with China? Thank you for watching. To view full episodes of the No Spin News anytime, sign up to become a BillO'Reilly.com premium or concierge member today.